It's going to be a very, very quick video. All right. So, yes, I know you love my garbage can. However, what's more trash is the fact that I've been doing it wrong this whole fucking time. I should have been focused on swing trading, but I wanted to make day trading my whole fucking idea because I saw other people do it. But no, that's not my style. I've become very, very comfortable with the way of life that I'm living, especially with the way that's providing for me right now. And the only way I interact with the markets is in a different time frame perspective. I can't really be so interactive with it the way I used to be because schedules change. And so now while I'm at work, it's nice to kind of have it on the side. All right? And this is what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to pull you into my Discord. At the beginning of the week, I told myself I am focused on longs this week and will be grabbing calls at the market opening. This was on January 20th, Monday at 12:35 in the morning. So it just turned Monday. This is what that looked like. This is what the charts look like. Okay, as you can see, nothing's going on. I wanted longs because of this buy side liquidity pool at 21,897. I told myself, I said, the 528 calls are around $200 right now. That is the closest buy side liquidity pool I'm looking at in the NASDAQ or QQQ, which is the stock options that I would be trading. Now they do have motherfucking NASDAQ in Robinhood, so we'll see what I want to do with that. Monday was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so there was a seek and destroy profile, which basically just destroys all theta, which is the time in the contracts. The expansion will begin now. I said that on Monday, almost at the end of the day. And fast forward to Wednesday, these calls were at 481. So if I would have put down $200, I would have got back roughly 475, which would have been $275 in profit. Okay. Now, here's what the chart looked like. This is QQQ again, remember. This was Monday, or technically Tuesday, and then Wednesday. If you go look at that on our NASDAQ chart right here, you can see Tuesday, we had manipulation, and then the expansion higher. Now here's a very crucial part when it comes to swing trading. The highest that contract was worth was on Wednesday. And as you could see, on Thursday and Friday, all it did was eat at the theta, which is the time decay. So a big part of the value of your option is how much time is left in that play. On Wednesday, when it was worth $481, it still had 2 days left until expiration. Now, that same point on Friday, it was only worth about 261, I want to say, around there, but it was still at the same price. The only thing that changed is the time. Okay, so it would have been a nice little haul. Unfortunately, I don't have an extra $200 lying around right now. It's just not something I want to invest in. I told myself the capital that I wanted before I want to start trading and taking it seriously. And right now it's kind of building that resume to show myself, hey, I'm able to constantly call where price is going, which is not a gamble anymore at that point because I know what's going to happen. It's like me going to the dairy and ordering a what do you call it? Why is my brain not a box, but a hello? Not a package. What? I lost the word. Oh my gosh. A pallet? A pallet. Now I lost my idea where I was going with it. Okay. All right. A product. That's the one. I order one product of coffee creamers. I know it's gonna come in the next 2 days. So not the day I order, not the day after, which is tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow it's gonna come in. It's kind of like me being right here and saying, hey, I know I want longs and I want this, which is my target right here. I want this by the end of the week. Okay, it's a little bit different. It's not a set exact 2 days because I don't know how fast price will want to reach there. But this is collecting my reward earlier than I anticipated. I had actually, like, on Wednesday, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go and hit this target next. Like, awesome. If I had multiple contracts, I probably would have got hurt here because I probably would have saved some for them. But this is where I can improve by visually saying, okay, if I had 3 contracts, I probably should have collected 2 here and hold a runner for this one. Now that one contract would have actually been a loss. I would have taken, or I could have gained more money if I sold all 3. But that's where, this is where the experience gets built right here. And so week 1 of doing swing trading for real, this is a really great idea because if I would have wanted 3 contracts, or even, let's just make it easy, 5 contracts. Why am I speaking to the mic when the camera's right there? 5 contracts, it would have been $1,000. $1,000 like that. And if it would have gone to, smithereens, $1,000 is gone like that. That is my entire rent. And almost my entire rent. Just gone. Which is why I don't want to be putting up that kind of money right now, because currently one check's going to rent and bills, and the other check's on top of that going towards groceries and essentials, and then just a little bit of fun, Granted, spend a lot of money on drinks, like Dutch Bros and all that, not partying and all that stuff, but $6 a day adds up, okay? And then groceries, I need to pay those too, and it's like I'm not really saving money. So I don't have the capability to go into these markets and put up $1,000 with the risk, because that's one of the core principles, is to never put up what you're willing to lose. If I'm fronting $1,000, I need to have, savings and, all these diverse areas. And so I'm not ready for that. But what this does tell me is that I need to continue working my ass off so that I can be able to go in there. Because now, let's look at the bright side. If I had 5 contracts and I took, let's say, 3 of those off when it hit my target, they were worth almost $500. Let's just round it up. 3 times, what profit is that? $300? 3 times 3, I'm making $900 on that. Okay, and I still have 2 contracts left. Let's say I sold all 5 of them. Okay, all 5. Now what am I making? $1,500. Now that's my rent and groceries and bills and part of my new keyboard, like my gym membership, all these little things that add up. And bills, utility, bills, water. Oh yeah, I don't pay water or sewer. I'm trying to get this, right. Bills, all right, rent, Wi-Fi, electricity. My keyboard. What else? Groceries. And that's like not even from my actual job, like my main job that I'm looking to provide. So I could take that and reinvest it into my retirement account. And this is a great part now, because now I'm trying to retire myself, but what's the number I actually need to retire? I need to go find that out right now, so I'm going to go do that. Well, I just got done crunching the numbers and can't make this shit up. That's the number I need right there. Just read the zeros. There's a 1 before all that. That's right. 1 milli vanilli. 1 milli vanilli. That's my number. And that just brings me full circle. Um, yeah, I got set back like huge. My savings got cut in half by moving. Um, and then, just it's gonna be cut in half after I get this dining table and the couch in here. That'll be like the setup will be complete. Maybe a coffee table too. We'll see. Um, like then I'll be happy camping. Um, but yeah, 1 milli vanilli. That's what I need in the next 39 years to live comfortably for the rest of my life. And that's me being single too. Jeez. But yeah, I'm ready to focus these next kind of. Let's see. I mean, look at Levi. He's 31, 30 or 31. I think 31. He just had his first kid, so it's no rush. I literally have 10 years if I'm planning on having a kid at 30, but I want to be like 28 to be honest. No, actually 30 is kind of a good number. And so I have 9 years to do this. We're going to make it work. We're going to. Oh, my neck. Dude, one day, the day that this neck problem is no longer an issue, is the day I'm fucking free, bro. That shit just sucks. It's like I can't even look in the fucking camera right, you know? But, anyway. Sorry you had to see that. It's the truth, though. Can't hide who I am. Try to be better, but truth is the only thing you'll ever get away with. You can't hide from the truth. Yeah, so anyway, back to what I was saying before all this shit happened. $1,500 in 1 week. That's literally my expenses for the month. And that's in 1 week. So if I'm doing that consistently, I'll be able to stack. And so, yeah, I guess monetary goals is one of them. I gotta have like monetary goals, like learning goals, work goals, relationship goals. That's even a thing now. So hard finding a domestic woman. Domestic is such a bad word to fucking use, but it shouldn't be too. I feel like it shouldn't be. I want someone that's gonna take care of my house while I'm out here, literally solving all of our big problems that men are supposed to do. So I need me a woman that I can come home to a fresh cooked meal, a clean house, happy family, kids taken care of, and I enjoy being around, and I love, because that's what I get out of a relationship is love. So she'll come in due time, but until then, like, let's not dread today, because today I was missing one person, but I came to the conclusion that what I want they can't give me. Not when they're so obsessed with social media. They haven't really filtered out the real and the fake in their lives. They don't have a clear vision of what they want in life, what they even want to do, who they want to be, and the people they hang around. Love is a very scary thing for me at this age because I'm alone. And that makes me want to jump right into a relationship sometimes. Especially when I have someone that is very attractive. But in just 2 short months, I mean, I got lessons taught to me that hopefully stick. Because I'm trying my best here. I really am. And for all of this to go unappreciated, it would suck. And that's where Jesus comes in clutch, because he appreciates the work I am doing for him. And he's the only reason I get through any of this bullshit. Like, there's so many times where I could just easily lash out and be the person I want to be. But I want to be better for Jesus because I am saved through him. And how can I get other people to believe that he's real if I don't show him living within me? You get it? So, there's a majority of the world where I have to shrug off. I literally just have to shrug off and be like, they wouldn't get it. But the ones that do listen to me, I will give everything to. You must deny yourself, pick up your cross, and follow me. Is what Jesus told me. So, that being said, this concludes the week of January 19th to January 25th. I will be back next week with kind of the same thing. We'll go over it. And this is mainly just like paper trading. This is just like consistently. So I'm 1 for 1 right now. Start the new year. And going forward, I'm going to be learning a lot more of this. Keeping that in mind. But I'm mainly focused at Winco right now because I'm applying for the MA program. All right, there we go. That feels better. Sorry. I'm applying for the manager apprentice program. And should I get accepted, God willing, I'll get relocated. So, I mean, best case scenario is that I become an MA here with Levi, Greg, and Andrew. They're all just freaking studs, man. They run the show, and they know what they're doing. So it'd be great to learn more from them personally. But after having Bill as my teacher, it's amazing. Like, this dude is the top dairy guy in the entire company. He's had the CEO come and look at what he does. Like, hearing that, I was like, dude, what the heck? Like, I have the blessing of getting to learn the dairy culture under this guy. And, I got recognized by the DM. He said it's clean, organized. And, like, that was nice because it showed my fruits of my labor. The fruits of my labor. I learned, I listened, and then I took everything he taught me, I soaked it in as a sponge, and did my best to, do better on top of that. And then also cut out the fat, cut out the weaknesses. And that's what Jesus Christ does to you when you allow him in your body. And so I surrender. I could spend mental capital talking more and more about this stuff, but all it ever does is lead to more questions. Every single time I've had my little rants, all it does is lead to another question, and it keeps me expelling energy that I don't need to do if I were to just surrender it to him. It's that simple. If it's for me, he will put it right in front of me. If it's not, he will take it away, just like he has. I surrender. So with that being said, it's 11:19. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. I gotta remember that I'm on mornings now, so I'm waking up at like 5. when I should be waking up at like 4:30. That way I could shower, get a good breakfast in. Not going to the gym because that's too far and I go later anyway. But what more can I do in the morning to make me wake up? I guess show up a little bit early to work, see what's going on with freight. And then, yeah, just, yeah, it doesn't really matter what time I get there. It's just a matter of preparedness, really. Like, I think that's another thing too is I'm wasting time by doing that. Like if I'm ready by 5:30, but I don't have to leave till 5:45, 5:50, I know damn well I'm gonna be on my phone for on YouTube Shorts for 15 minutes. And so Mark 13:33 says you gotta stay ready and always stay moving. And that's how you avoid temptation. Huh. Would you look at that? Jesus is the way. He is the truth. He is the life. And as long as we know that, we will remain connected to the vine. But, yeah. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. Buenas noches.